And welcome back to the Morning Blend with our pet project. Well, the cooler weather is perfect for long walks and hike outdoors, but our next guest says it may not be so for every dog. Molly McKeown joins us from the Wisconsin Humane Society with tips for hiking safely with your pet. Good morning, Molly.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Before we start chatting about hiking safety, you've got an adoptable that we need to meet. Is it Jethro?
Yes, we have Jethro. I love the name that he has. He is 6 years old and he is just such a sweet boy. I think we can all just imagine Jethro sitting right next to us, looking at us, hoping he'll get either like a treat or
Yes.
have his, under his chin pad up. He's just got this nice burly white chest and those big eyes. And he has just been described as very friendly and very loving. And he is available for adoption today at our Milwaukee campus.
Oh, he looks adorable. I hope he finds a good home. I love that face. This year it's a good time. People want to get out and soak up every last ounce of the weather that we have. So hikes are something that's on top of mind. What do we need to know when it comes to the safety of our pet when it comes to hiking?
Yeah, if you've got a healthy dog that is used to an active lifestyle, go right ahead, get out there and enjoy this weather and the sightseeing. However, if you've got a dog that is overweight, is sedentary, is not used to that much exercise, or is elderly, you're not going to want to just jump right into it. So just like, any one of us can't just go starting a marathon, a dog is the same way. So you kind of have to work your way up to that level. So the first thing you want to consider is the activity level that your dog is used to, and then just making sure that you match that. There's also other things that you want to watch out for while you're on hikes. You want to make sure that you're not going towards stagnant water. There's thorns, there's ticks, there can still be blue-green algae actually this time of year if the weather gets a little bit warmer. So that usually kind of comes into summer and early fall.
Good things to note. What should you be bringing with you when you're out for a hike? I mean, everybody always thinks of the puppy bags, the little poop bags.
Yes. Yeah. And we are very grateful for people that bring those with them. But if you're going hiking with your dog, make sure that they have a collar and tags just in case they were to get lost. You want to make sure that they have that on them. Also, reflective gear is great this time of year, especially considering that we are starting hunting seasons. So making sure that both you and your pet have something on them so you're highly visible. You want to have a collapsible water bowl. Everybody gets thirsty. So you'll want to bring those things with you as well as a leash. So before you go hiking, make sure that you're checking out the leash laws in the area. And if you need to have a leash with you, you can. Otherwise, if you have a dog that doesn't like to be on leash, but you're in a leashed area, you can get a really long leash to essentially have with you.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, are most dog parks open right now?
A lot of dog parks are. With Corona, it's good to check that out ahead of time to make sure whether or not the dog park close to you is. And you also want to make sure that, if you are going to a dog park, to try to make sure that you're staying distant from everyone. But yeah, so far there's been dog parks open in my own personal area, and I live in Washington County.
Is there an etiquette rule on petting someone else's dog right now? I feel like in general, you always kind of offer and ask. But with the pandemic, are there different etiquette rules?
The kind thing to do in general is to, continue with that asking behavior. I think, if you're going to go approach a dog, most likely they're close to their owner. So I would say the etiquette right now would be to respect that space. If they're coming towards you and you're going towards them, that's a little bit different. But I would say during this time frame, it's probably best to kind of skip going up to people and petting their dogs right now, just to be on the safe side.
I think so too. I hope the dogs understand.
I hope so too.
Thanks for joining us, Molly. And then people can find Jethro available online. Can they visit in person?
Yeah, so we actually just changed our adoption process starting this week. So if you are interested in Jethro or any other animal at our Milwaukee campus, all you need to do is go online right now and you actually can sign in from your home to meet with him today. So it's a really cool process. Once you are third in line, we will let you know and you'll be able to come on in the shelter and take a walk around. But it's our way of helping make sure that we're keeping the population of people in our shelter low while making sure that these animals are finding great homes.
Love it. Love what you do. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Here's the information for the Wisconsin Humane Society and for Jethro, 414 Animals or wihumane.org to get in line.